something you said too had got my wheels turning. You had mentioned that you had to read for yourself first, or in general, you just had to read for yourself. You couldn't read for other people unless you were reading for yourself. Is that right?
Well, so I have been, I don't know if we've really spoken about like spiritual ascension itself, but there's been two parts to my journey. There is a part of my journey where, I can't say I didn't read for myself, but I was reading for other people, but also reading for myself a little bit. And I was also okay with other people reading for me, or letting other people read for me with no problem. There was a point in my journey where Spirit was like, no, this point of your journey, only you can walk this understanding. And to be real with you, I think that we're all meant to get there to some extent. I don't know if everybody will, but I've always understood it with all of the thousands of people that I've read for. I always get the sense when I'm connecting with their guides that they, as much as they are happy for me to be a clear channel for them, they want to connect first and foremost with them. But I think that the reason that I went through this journey of I need to make sure that I am reading only for myself in some sense is because, there can be other people. I'm not trying to talk bad about any readers or anything like that, but sometimes people have other agendas when they read, and not necessarily always purposely. Maybe this person is in a bad mood, or maybe they are a wounded healer and everything. So they're leaking their energy all over this person's reading, and that matters. That matters to the clarity of the reading. That matters to the energy that you are picking up from the person and what you can place on them in a sense. And so in that understanding, Spirit wanted me to make sure that I was being clear in how it was leading me. And the only way I could really do that is if I was connecting with just Source itself and there was no in between energy. That's the understanding. And for me, when I read for my clients and things like that, like I really don't, I do my best to never connect with anybody reading wise unless I feel balanced enough to. Because I don't want my emotions or my energy to be leaking on anybody in any way that is not balanced. You get what I'm saying? I'm here to be a clear channel just so that you can communicate with your guides. But if I'm not dealing with what I need to deal with, if I'm not facing myself, if I'm not doing what I need to do for myself, how can I be that? How can I do that? It would be clogged. I would be a clogged channel. So yeah, it's not to say that I didn't read for people before I was only reading for myself, but there was a state or a part of my journey where I was only, it was just me reading for me. And then I actually also stepped away from reading for people for a month, almost like a year actually. And in that space and time, I was just, being with myself and connecting with Spirit and connecting with my spirit guides and ancestors and things of that and things of that nature. And yeah, like that's all it was. And that also gave me space to just really release in intense ways and massive ways to be ready to be a clearer channel for when I begin to read for people again.
Wow. Okay. So it sounds like the genesis of being able to read is knowledge of self. It seems like that's where it all starts, or at least that's what I'm hearing. Is that right?
That's a good way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Knowledge of self. Hey, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have a question you would like to ask or would like the opportunity to receive a one-on-one session, please check out the links in this video's description to sign up for a free session or submit a question.